Hey everybody, StangDadGT here. Been a while. I'm not sure how this video is going to turn out, but there's a really cool event here locally around the St. Louis area um, about a child. His name's Alec Ingram, and he recently died of Osteosarcoma, which is bone cancer. And during this process, his one final wish was to have just really kind of like a gathering of sports cars, supercars, all sorts of different cars. He was a car kind of kid, and well, with social media and things these days, it really kind of blew up, and they're expecting possibly up to like 4,500 cars to show up. We are meeting at Six Flags St. Louis. They're separating Jeeps and trucks from sports cars to supercars and motorcycles. I mean, everybody's really coming together for this family and for this child for his wish, and I am lucky enough to be a part of it. I kind of feel like it's the right thing to do since I have this beauty here. So, you know, we want to respect Alec and the family, so we don't want to video things we shouldn't be videoing. But I do want to show the support of the car community here, specifically in St. Louis. You know, at where the staging area is at like Six Flags and things like that, where from there we head down to Washington, Missouri, which isn't too far. So we'll see what we can do, but it just kind of shows some of the people coming out, showing their support, and the different cars. I think it's going to be really cool, and I think it's something really special that people in the car community came together to do this. So let's get a real quick cold start. See how the rest of this turns out. Hey everybody, so we are entering Six Flags St. Louis here. Again, they were nice enough to let us use their parking lots for everybody to come with a couple of buddies. Got a nice Cobra SVT in front of us and a Mach 1, and of course some other cars. There'll be hot rods. I mean, there'll be all sorts of stuff. And you can see way in the distance there's a ton of cars parked over there. So we're just working our way over there. You know, the people who've been planning this have been really good about updating like Facebook groups, making sure everyone's well aware of where to go, about being safe, respectful, you know. And actually, in fact, later today, and hopefully we'll be able to get some video of this, however many people show up, they are going to be doing like a time where we all rev our engines, right? It's going to be the exact time that they put Alec into the hearse. And basically, we're going to let him hear our engines roar as as us as a car community, and of course his family and friends and loved ones say goodbye to him. But you can see as we're pulling up here, there's just people everywhere and cars everywhere, and it's pretty freaking cool, right? I don't think we're gonna have any oh, you have Ford, I have Chevy, or my car's faster or cooler than yours, any of that stuff. It's just gonna be, hey, you have a cool car and you're here to support the kid. That's awesome. So we have a bunch of Corvettes off here on the right that might have come in together. So we'll probably hang out, excuse me, hang out here for maybe another half hour or so. And then, you know, if you can see anybody in orange, they've been the ones who are helping planning this and making sure everything goes well, and they've just been doing a really good job, and now we have to do our job and behave, and we showed, which is a big part of our job as well. So hopefully we'll make some new friends and just be part of something really special here.
Old guitar, a suitcase full of broken hearts. Got my mama smile and a painted blue eye. I ain't got much, but what I got's mine, and I roll like I roll. I got an open road and a restless soul. The Rolling Stones on the radio, and I roll like I roll, 'cause I roll like I roll. I roll like the hills under the California sun, burn through the desert like the devil on the run. I'll be flying high until the day that I die, no matter what they say. At the end of the day, I will roll. I'll be flying high till the day that I die, no matter what they say. At the end of the day, I did it my
So it took me a lot longer to get this video up about the whole get-together of the car community for Alec, but I did want to go ahead and get it up. It's probably 3 weeks later. Sorry, got a little busy with life. But with that being said, I hope you enjoyed the video. I just wanted to say how cool it was to be a part of this, and that it's actually going to turn into something bigger than just this one day. There'll be some sort of annual event that's going to occur, which I think is really, really cool. We have the blessing of Alec's family to do this, and some local clubs will work on setting some sort of events up, and I think these are going to be really big, awesome events. I know that this video wasn't about doing any type of mods or updates or anything like that, but I think a lot of us here can relate to the car community and how important these cars can be to us, and being able to give back to someone else in some form or fashion, I think is really, really cool. So I did want to leave this video with a couple, I'm going to put a couple pictures here with how far this story has really gone. It has hit, it has gone worldwide. There are stories in Croatia, Siberia, I mean Spain, they've all picked up the story of Alec and the day of his funeral. And it's really just amazing what social media can do, and what we all did, anyone who attended, whether they were there in person or during the part of the revving. There were a lot of people who weren't able to make it out to the procession. So they actually shot video at the same time we were all revving our engines, of them revving at home or wherever they might have been. So they were also there with us, which I think is really, really cool. That you didn't have to physically be there to support what this day was all about. So there is a Facebook group, and I'll put that on the bottom. It now has gone public. I believe it's called Sports Cars for Alec. And this is where we can track everything that's happening as far as events coming up. They either deal in memory of Alec, or if it has something to do with any other charity. But I think this one little request by him is going to turn into something much, much bigger. And it's really pretty amazing. So I hope you really enjoyed the video. And stay tuned for the next one.